Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Lakshman.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Very good morning. I think we should start. So, how many guys did the practical for last class for Telnet and SSH?
No, sir, I have not done.
Lakshman, you?
No, sir, but sure I will try today because my laptop is stuck in my brother's home.
Ravi Shankar, Abdul?
Hi there. I did for the Telnet. I didn't do the SSH. I'm gonna do it today. But,
I lost the internet connection on Saturday. So, today there are few more cases regarding Telnet and SSH authentication, and we will discuss about this. So, anyone who want to explain why do we use SSH?
No, sir. Continue.
it is the same way of how we are accessing the remote access, right? Like it's similar, very similar to the Telnet. It's just the only difference is like it has like a more secure protocol. When you're remoting in the trying to like troubleshoot with the remote devices, so you can use the SSH instead of like Telnet, I would say.
Anyone else? What is the meaning of line VTY ranges?
Line VTY04 tells how many of them can access CLI. Like line VTY04, then it ranges to 5. Then 5 members can access at the same time.
And the range is 0 to 15, I think, right? And some
No,
routers
0,
more.
it can be changed, I think so. Line VTY by default 04 we used to mention. 04 ranges to 5. So I think 5 can access the Telnet, the device using Telnet.
Okay, great. So guys, today we will discuss about, I am repeating because who were not present in the last class?
I am Sir Venkat.
Ravi Shankar, did you try?
No, sir. No, sir. I will not join last class, sir.
Okay. So here it is an router, and we are going to connect this router with few with PC, and we want to take the remote access of this router from this PC. So first of all, what will we do? Lakshman,
Uh, uh, Configure router like by assigning IP address and no shutdown command to on the device.
okay, let me configure it. Sorry. What will be the next step, Abdul?
Enable the password.
First of all, you need to configure the host name. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it clear for everyone? So
Yeah, clear.
Venkat and Ravi Shankar. So I am here
Yes, sir.
configuring first of all IP address to the interface which is connected to our PC. You can see, okay? And then
Yeah, okay, sir.
we are going with no sh command so that this interface can be up. Okay? You can see here it's a message router giving that now the change of state of this interface from down to up. Okay? Then we will change the host name, and I am configuring the host name of this router as Mumbai. Okay?
Yeah, okay, sir. Got it.
Got it? What is the next step, Abdul?
After the host name, you can enable the password.
Enable password. Suppose that our password is Cisco. Oh, enable password Cisco. Is it clear? I am enabling password. Why do we use this password, Lakshman?
Uh, when we try to enter the enable mode, it will ask password. It will protect device.
Okay. So the next step, Lakshman.
Uh, Next, line uh, configuring connections use Telnet or SSH using line VTY04. I use
Line VTY
04.
024 login
Login local
local
input all
transport input telnet.
transport input Telnet.
Only I am giving telnet access.
Okay, sir.
Transport input telnet.
Then then we can go to configuration mode and write username and password. Username
Suppose that username India and password Delhi. Is it clear for everyone?
yes sir.
Sir, like here, like what is local? Login local,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We'll explain it in very detail. You will have to keep the patience. In the last class
Okay,
I
sir.
discussed telnet and SSH is should be discussed after only the static routing part. But why it is in the syllabus before that routing, I don't know. Maybe possible discussed by today also.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So after that, what will be the next step, Abdul?
I mean, we can check, right? In the PC,
Okay.
we can yeah,
So
Telnet.
Venkat, Venkat, if I am
Yeah.
using 10.0.0.0 slash 30, what will be the subnet mask?
left and right,
250.
250 right.
Start revising subnetting. So first of all, what we will check, Abdul.
Ping, we have to check the if there is a like communication between the router and the PC.
Yes. So connection is perfect between router and PC.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can tag the telnet an IP address 10.0.0.1.
What was the username? India.
Yeah,
Password.
Delhi.
What was the password?
Cisco.
Now is it clear for everyone? We are able to remotely access the router from this PC. I can make changes in router's configuration and I can access all the configurations of this router. So let me show you. Show IP interface. So are you seeing it is showing that on gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0 is up, means gig 0 by 0, this interface is up, line protocol is up, and IP address is 10.0.0.1/30. What we configured, MTU is 1500 bytes. Are you seeing?
Yeah.
So this is the command to see all the configuration and regarding a interface. What is the command? Show IP interface. And the second command, if you want only brief, then it is show IP interface brief. It will give only to you the IP address, okay, and either it is status is up or down, and what protocol we have used on that particular interface, and either this protocol is up or down. Okay, so how to check an interface information in a Cisco router? Ravi Shankar, what
Uh,
will be the command?
Show IP interface, sir.
Show IP interface. If you want a brief information,
Brief information. Show IP interface briefly, sir.
okay. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
The next thing what we will discuss, that is
sir,
SSH. Yes.
in real time, like we are configuring like loopback address are like VLAN, right? For the telnet access, some remote access.
Yeah, you can do a loopback also. Not a problem.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. We'll teach you in the next class how to give the loopback address. So now I am
Yeah,
going to configure SSH. So what are the other commands? I should use to configure
Tran-
SSH?
uh, we need to go to login mode, login v204, and we need to configure transport input SSH.
So first of all,
And
we do need to configure IP domain.
Name.
IP domain, crypto key, generate RSA.
So yeah, IP domain name pm.com, pmnetworking.com. Okay. And what will be the next command I should use?
Crypto key generate RSA.
Yes, crypto key generate RSA. Let me give you the crypto key size. 2024 bit. Okay. So can we can we access SSH? Can we able to access SSH? Lakshman.
No, sir, transport input SSH. Yeah, missed.
Exactly. Because here only I am giving permission to access this router with Telnet only in the last configuration. So we will have to perform the changes. So line VTY 0 to 4 login local and transport input
SSH.
SSH. So let me show you. What will be the command, Lakshman?
SSH space dash one or L one
L
dash one
L.
yeah, dash L host name followed by host name IP
Host name.
then IP address.
It should be host name or username.
Username IP address.
What was the password?
Delhi.
Then
In Delhi, D was in caps. What was the password?
Cisco.
Now you are able to take a SSH access. So is it clear for everyone?
Sir, like SHS iPhone 1 or like it is I
It is L, not I.
L.
L.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You can note down this command. It is L. SSH
Yeah.
space dash L minus L space. You will have to give the username and then after the IP address. Clear?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, clear.
Now let me show you the one other case. Line VTY 0 to 4, and I am removing this command transport input SSH. So no transport input SSH. Login local exit. So Lakshman, tell me, I have configured SSH here by providing the domain name and by providing the RSA key size. So uh, I have enabled the SSH. Okay. So now can I able to access the router with Telnet?
No, sir. We need to use the command transport input all. Otherwise, we cannot access Telnet if we have not configured SSH. I think so.
I
If you
think
have not configured,
Abdul,
I think we can. I think.
Venkat,
Yeah, I think yes, we can access.
okay.
Because
Ravi
we
Shankar,
only
Ravi Shankar,
हाँ सर.
will will we be able to access the Telnet? Will we be able to take a Telnet access of this router or not? We have configured the SSH.
No sir, transport input talent sir.
Are you saying it is refusing?
Yeah,
Why is it refusing? Because we only disable that SSH, right? No transport SSH.
Yeah.
Just prior to that, we configured the telnet separately, right?
Yeah, we have configured the telnet separately.
So why is it like blocking then?
So if you have configured the SSH and you are not giving the an SSH port the access with the telnet or access you have not defined, then it will not give to by default case it will not give the access to either to telnet or SSH. It will refuse. So this is
So
the
you
case.
after we configure the SSH, it's not going to work.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
will have to use the command transport input, either transport input all, either transport input none, either transport input and SSH only, or either transport input telnet only.
Okay.
whether it is an interview question, sir.
Sure, they can ask. You should
so like
make a
how to check
practice.
like
You should do these kind of examples so that you can get the confidence. Okay?
Yes, sir. Sir, if we configure SSH and we not configure Telnet, whether Telnet will be work.
That is similar what we are doing here. We have already configured the telnet here.
Yes, sir. Suppose if we have not configured Telnet and only we have configured SSH, then Telnet will work or not.
Let me do it. There is a concept behind this, but you will not able to get the confidence. without doing the practical. Let me show you.
Yes, sir. I,
Okay, 1 minute. And it's an important question for the interviews. But this is for only the basic security level question for the network security profile. I'm configuring here. It's a private IP address. I can use in this topology also. So here, Abdul, we are going to only enable the SSH, not Telnet. And then we will try to take the access from Telnet only. Okay?
Hmm.
Uh, so what will be the command?
host name, enable password,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The
Next.
domain, IP
Yes.
domain.
Yes, exactly.
interface,
IP domain name pmnetwork.com. Okay.
And
crypto key generator host,
No, you should
username,
uh, define the crypto key size only after configuring the SSH.
mm,
okay, sir.
It's not a good practice. Line VTY 024.
uh,
Login local,
Okay. Next one.
username,
transport input SSH,
We are giving only telnet here. Transport input telnet.
sir, but we have,
Okay. And now username and password. Username India. Password Delhi. Crypto key generate.
RSA,
1024. Now I am coming to this PC. First of all, I need to give the IP address to this PC. Guys, do these practicals so that you can gain the confidence.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell. I'm going to take a telnet access. So first of all, I will check the connection. Is it proper or not? Yes. Telnet. Are you saying I'm only enabling telnet? Username. What was the username? India. Password.
Delhi.
What was the password? Here.
1 2 3 4 5 sir.
Lakshman and Abdul.
Yes, sir.
Did you get it? I didn't configure the telnet separately. Only I'm configuring SSH. But transport input by giving the command transport input telnet, I'm able to access right now a telnet connection. So it's a good practice to only configure SSH. If you want to either give a telnet either SSH access to
Sir,
a
I got
remote computer, so only configure SSH by enabling the transport input all or transport input none or transport input SSH or transport input telnet. Only change in this command we can give the access according to our priority. Is it clear? This is how
sorry,
it
sir.
works.
I didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
Yes, sir.
What you didn't get? Tell me.
Actually, I have collapsed like one
Here I
message.
am giving the transport input telnet. That only telnet by telnet connection only I will able to access this router. This is a very important command. Transport input telnet.
Yes, sir.
So if I am able to access a telnet connection by configuring the SSH, is there any requirement to configure telnet separately?
No.
No. So it's not good
Yes,
practice to configure the telnet. It's a good practice to only configure the SSH. We can
yes, sir.
use by giving this command. Here I am giving transport input telnet and let me try to open by SSH this router. So SSH,
Hyphen dash L
yes,
host
username,
name. I use the username,
then
IP address.
it is refusing because we have given only telnet here. Abdul, did you get the point?
Yeah, because we have to configure separately, or either we have to configure like all, right? In
Yes,
the
yes. So let me give here transport input all. transport input SSH. Only I am giving here SSH. Okay, we are making the changes.
Certain. Also, no transport input telnet command so that it will be clear.
No, it will overwrite also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we can give, but it will overwrite here. Let me do it so that you can understand by practically. So here I am trying to telnet access. Are you seeing it? It has been overwritten and we are not able to
Yeah.
take the access with the telnet. Abdul,
Yeah, yeah.
Lakshman, Lakshman.
Yes, sir.
So it is clear. Now it has been
Yes,
overwritten.
yes, sir.
Okay, telnet. So I am trying the SSH connection. What was the username? India.
India 10.0.0.1 destination IP.
Now you are seeing we are able to take the access. What was the password?
1234.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 also.
Yeah.
That is right. It refused the last time. So Lakshman, is it clear for you?
Yes, sir. Now clear, sir.
Abdul,
Yeah, yeah.
Ravi Shankar.
Clear, sir.
Sir, like yes, it's clear, but like I need to know like what is configured. Telnet is there any command to verify that?
Yeah, there is a command. There is a command. I will tell you. Just wait for a minute.
Okay, sir.
And the last case we have discussed here, the second last case will be line VT by 0 to 4. And here I am giving all. Guys,
What does it include when we say like all? Does that include like other TFTP, FTP server as well, or just like Telnet and SSH?
only Telnet and SSH. Because
Okay.
this is a configuration of Telnet and SSH.
Okay.
Okay? So, so Telnet 10.0.0.1. What was the username? India.
Okay.
Password was Delhi.
Okay.
What was the password? 1, 2, 3, 4. I. Okay. Are you seeing that we are able to take a Telnet access?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me open a SSH session. SSH /n. What is the username?
India.
India, and then
Mm,
IP address,
plus
destination IP address. What was the password?
Delhi.
Delhi.
Delhi. one thing you should observe, but you guys are not observing here. I am giving username here. After that, this is not asking for username. It is directly asking for the password. Guys, are you able to see my cursor
Yeah.
Yes,
in the
yes,
SSH
sir.
connection? While when I am trying to take the telnet, it is asking for the username and password both,
I think maybe the difference between that, I think you
because
did
you
not.
here in this command you are defining the username.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
Lakshman,
Yes, sir. Clear.
Ravi Shankar,
Yes, sir.
and the last case will be for the transport input none. Okay, now let me try to access it. Are you seeing? We are not able to access a telnet connection. It is refusing, router is refusing because we have given transport input none. Neither SSH will able to access nor telnet. So and India 10.0.0.1. Is it clear for everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
clear.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Lakshman,
Yes, sir.
so how to take a telnet and SSH access? You guys now should be able to configure it.
What about the other protocol? Is it the same way to configure the TFTP, FTP, DHCP?
TFTP, no, in DHCP you will have to give separate configuration. And
Okay.
for the DHCP, IP source guard should be enabled. Without enabling the IP source guard, you cannot use the DHCP. Okay, it's a part of CCNP configuration, not CCNA level. And TFTP, in the most of the cases, only used for the servers. Okay, in the next class we will discuss how to take the backups of iOS from server, how to restore the iOS configuration, iOS and other configurations to your server. So if the suppose that your operating system or iOS image crashed on your router, you can easily take the configuration backup and iOS backup from the TFTP server. In the next class, we will discuss it. So I think it should be clear SSH and Telnet.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. So guys, in the old days, nowadays, in the most of the cases, either it is Aruba or you can say in Cisco Meraki or in Juniper Mist. Nowadays, they are all using the GUI version. But previously, they were using the only CLI. So here it is a command to give the description. Suppose that this interface of router is connected to a PC. Are you saying it is connected with a PC or not? So
Yeah.
here we can give the description. Lakshman, why I'm giving this command? Description interface is connected to a PC.
Uh, it will be a good reference for others when others try to know this will be connected to PC. This will give the description.
Yeah. Otherwise, when we use the L3 switches, so they have multiple ports, like from 24 to 48 ports. So we will not able to see. You will have to go through, okay, all the ports. Are you seeing? It is giving a description. Interface is connected to a PC.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It will be helpful for your future reference for the troubleshooting period point of view and for the configuration changes point of view. The description is very important. Abdul,
Yeah, this is like a slightly different than the banner, right? Banner is like,
yeah, banner. It's a very different from banner.
yeah,
When you if when you will come from the enable mode to privilege mode, a banner will come. But description will be separate for each and every interface. Let me give you
right.
the description for the next interface. So suppose here I am connecting a router and configuring this router also. Here I am using separate subnet, that is IP address 10.0.0.6. Ravi, Venkat, what will be the subnet mask?
Sorry.
/30.
Last will be 252. Dot
Yeah.
252.
No. Now the description we are giving here. Interface is connected to Mumbai.
Mumbai router.
Mumbai router. Here it's a slight spelling mistake. So to show IP interface. One minute. Why it is not giving the description?
Thing.
Uh, some there is bug. We can retry one more time.
Actually, distribution.
Because the line protocol is down.
Yeah, the neighbor protocol. The router
Neighbor
is down.
router's interface is down.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why. Okay? These are the troubleshooting steps.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Let me do it here. It's a Hyderabad router. Sorry. Interface gig 0 by 1. No SH. Now you can see this interface has came up. Okay? Before that it was showing red. Did you guys notice?
Yes, sir. Now green.
Now green. So here I am configuring IP address. What was the IP address on the last? We configure on router 2 10.0.0.6 I think.
Yes.
5 or 6?
I think so. 6.
6, sir.
6. So we can use 5 here. Guys, any doubt you can ask to me. I will explain. Are you there, guys?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Now it is showing that 10.0.0.1 IP address of 0 by 0 and for 0 by 1 it is 10.0.0.5 and status of these interface are up and line protocol is also up. What is the meaning of the line protocol is up?
it indicates the other end devices in on state.
It indicate not only the other end, both end devices. It give a common result. If both end devices are up, then it will give only the protocol is up. If any end device interface is down, then it will give the result as down. So it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Like anyone who has idea about the logic gates, and gate or gate, these kind of gates.
Just I mug up the concept.
Abdul, do you have any idea? Because I think you are not from the computer science background.
No.
You don't have. Okay. So I should not discuss it. Okay.
Sir, whether that's related to that specific concept and gate or gate.
No, no, nothing. Nobody will ask you these concepts.
Okay, sir. The meeting is about to end.
I think you did the practical, Abdul.
Which one? Which one you saying?
For SSH and Telnet.
I only did the Telnet. I didn't do the SSH yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Good.
do it.
Make a habit to do the practical.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
And try to do the all the practicals on Eve only. Don't use
I think for the Eve we have to
unpacket
install
tracing.
that. But I need to install the Eve. I
Yeah, you
haven't
need to
installed.
install first of all VMware workstation.
Right. Yeah.
So guys, it is clear for you guys how to give the description.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing again I want to discuss few questions of subnetting, because before moving on the routing part, subnetting is very important. So write down a question: 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 1 slash 28. Lakshman,
Yes, sir.
are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. I'm sir hearing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did
sir. I
you?
have 0.0.1/28.
Yes. Ravi Shankar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, whether need to we need to work it
Yeah, yeah.
now.
You need to make the subnets for it. 2 to 3
Yes,
question
sir.
I will discuss. Then I will move to the next topic.
Okay, sir.
Lakshman, what will the subnet mask?
255.255.255.240.
240.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ravi Shankar, what will be the number of networks?
Number of networks 16, sir.
16 only. Abdul, is it correct?
16 is the block size, right? And the network
I am
should
asking
be
about number of network.
2 to the power of 20.
Yeah, exactly. How Ravi Shankar you are calculating to 16?
Sir, 2 to the power of 20 only.
Yeah, it is correct. 2 to the power of 20. I am asking to Ravi Shankar. Ravi Shankar, what will be the block size?
Okay. Block size 16, sir.
16.
Hmm.
What is the number of network? You are not revising, Ravi Shankar. Okay. Abdul, what is the valid number of host?
2 to the power of 4, 16 minus 2.
So calculate for this one. 10.0.0.1 slash 29. And calculate for this one also. Solve these 5 questions. After that, we will discuss the next one. Lakshman, what will be
Yes,
the
sir.
subnet mask for slash
Pass it.
29?
255.255.255.248.
Abdul, what will be for slash 30?
255.255.252.
Okay. Ravi Shankar, what will the for slash 27?
So 255.255.255.224, sir.
Okay. Ravi Shankar, what will be the number of valid host for slash 29.
Valid host, sir.
Yes.
Mm, valid host.
So please revise from the last lectures. Okay. That is why I have
Okay, sir.
shared the videos link. Okay. The next topic
Okay, sir.
is routing. Otherwise, you will not able to understand the routing. There are two types of routing. One is static routing and one is dynamic routing. Okay, guys. So, what is the meaning of routing, Lakshman?
Routing is the process of selecting a path for data packets to reach its destination.
So, destination can be the same networks or different network.
Can be different network.
Okay. Abdul.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, when you're configuring the two different networks, that's when you perform the static routing
Okay.
over the
Routing is a process
internet. When you say that,
to find the best path among all available paths. To send a packet, for sending a packet from one network to other network. Is it clear?
yeah,
Not only
with the help of the routing table, we can say.
with the
Sir,
help
one
of the
brother is waiting in lobby.
yeah.
He is asking to hello.
Who is asking?
Vamsi brother, I think so.
Suppose Lakshman, this is
Yes, sir.
router 1, this is router 2, and there are four paths available. and one path is directly connected. Okay, so there are
Yes,
four
sir.
paths if you want to send a packet from R1 to R2,
R2.
because they are directly connected and they are connected with the help of R5, and they
Yes,
are
sir.
also connected with the help of R3 and R4, R6 and R7. So we will router will choose the best path. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
So just a very marginal mistake in your definition of routing.
Actually, it is used to find the best path.
Best
Yes,
path
no, sir.
among
Yes,
all
sir.
available paths.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
So once you will reach for the OSPF and static routing, and we will compare it also EIGRP. In EIGRP, the router calculates the best path on the behalf of
Cost.
cost. So there are two methods of routing. First one is static routing, and second one is dynamic routing. So anyone has any idea?
Sir, static routing will be performed manually by the network administrator. Dynamic routing will be performed dynamically by using dynamic protocols like EIGRP, OSPF, ISIS.
Okay. Abdul?
Yep. Yes, static routing obviously you configure manually by assigning the IP addresses manually. The dynamic you should get like the IPs through the DSCP server.
There is no need of a DHCP server, Abdul, in dynamic routing. Lakshman, one thing I will ask to you. You will configure the dynamic, you will have to configure the dynamic routing either by ISIS, ROSPF, BGP, or EIGRP and RIP, or router can directly choose, or you will have to manually configure the
Yes, sir. We need
routing
to manually
protocols.
configure routing protocols.
And in static routing, you will have to manually configure the static
Yes,
routing.
sir. We need to manually configure the route in all routers, but in dynamic routing, only when we need to configure the routing in single router only. It will automatically broadcast these messages, multicast the
Okay,
traffic.
okay.
But in static routing, we need to manually configuring each and every router, all the parts of the router.
That's not a perfect definition. Look at here.
Oh, sorry.
In static routing, network administrator manually sets the best path to reach a destination. Okay, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These are four router, Abdul. Ravi Shankar,
Hi, sir.
are you getting my point? These are four
Yes,
router.
sir.
Okay, and I want to send a packet from R1 to R4. So now in static routing, we have to tell this router if you want to send a packet to R4, then always send this packet either by this network or this or by this interface. Okay, we will discuss in static routing. And once the packet will receive on the R2, then you will also have to give the instruction to R2 if you are receiving any packet from R1 and you want to send this packet to R4, you will also have to choose this path only. So static routing, it doesn't mean that you all need to configure the only manual configuration. Means you are manually telling the router to how to choose the best path or which path you will have to follow. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But in the case of the dynamic routing, the best path selection instruction will not have been given by any administrator. Router will uh, by itself decide the best path how to send this packet so that this packet will reach from R1 to R4. This is not up to the administrator. This is up to the router. Lakshman,
Yes, sir.
did you get the difference?
Yes, sir. Now, yes, sir.
Now is it clear for you?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Ravi Shankar and Venkat.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Yeah, got it.
Got it? So Venkat, can you tell me what is the difference between static and dynamic routing?
Yeah, like in static routing, we know this is the best part. But in the case of dynamic, we don't know exactly what is the best part. It depends upon the router based on like administrative or something.
So in static routing, decision making for sending a packet from one source to destination, it's up to the network administrator. But in dynamic routing, the decision making will up to the router only. Router will take the decision
Yes, like adjusting like automatically, that.
automatically. Yes, this is the difference between the static routing and dynamic routing. In the most of the cases, instructor will tell you you will have to manually perform it and you will have to manually configure it, but they will not tell you the exact definition.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So first of all, we will discuss about the static routing.
Sir, one more thing I need to sir, default routing will not comes under this category, sir, in types of routing.
Default routing means, what do you mean by the default routing? Default routing
Uh,
means if you want to send a packet from a source to destination and you don't have any path and you don't know
uh,
about any path, so then you will tell to the router if you don't have any path, either by manual instruction or by your itself, then you send this packet by this interface only or to this network only. Okay.
okay, sir.
If in the most of the cases, Lakshman, especially in the ISPs, they don't use the default routing.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, a loop will form.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay.
So by two method, we can perform the static routing. First method is exit interface, and the second, Lakshman,
Desktop IP address.
next hop IP address. So anyone who has any idea about exit interface?
I think exit interface is the one that when you assign the default gateway, I think.
The exit interface where the packet reaches out.
So suppose that uh, you are giving the instruction to this router manually that if you have to send any packet to R3, this is 10.0.0.0 slash 30 networks, and it is 10.0.0.4 slash 30 network. Both networks are different, guys, are same.
Yes, sir.
Different.
Ravi Shankar.
Sir, different, sir.
Okay. So I'm manually giving the instruction to R1 that if you want to send any packet from this R1 to this network 10.0.0.4, you need to send this packet from this interface only, gig 0 by 0. You can send the packet from gig 0 by 0 only. Are you getting my guys getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Abdul,
Yeah, yeah, got it. Yeah.
got it? Ravi Shankar,
Yes, sir.
did you get?
Got it, sir.
Okay. So the next case will be the next hop IP. So now in next hop IP, I am giving the instruction. Let's suppose a router is also present here. Two paths are available here to reach from 10.0.0 network to 12.0.0 network. Okay, but I am giving the instruction to this R1 router, send this. If you want to send any packet to 12.0.0.0, then you need to send the packet. Which will be the best, guys? I think if the cost 4, 4, 4, 4, suppose that, which will be the best?
Router 5 path is preferred because it has less
Abdul,
cost.
Yeah, because it has only one router, router 5, so that's the best path I would say.
Okay. So now we will have to send the four router 1 to router 4. The path will you will have to follow this path. But now here I am giving the instruction that if router 1 want to send a packet from 10.0.0 network to 12, then it should be sent with the help of this next hop IP. If suppose that this hop IP is 10.0.0.1, then this hop IP will be 10.0.0.2. I am giving the instruction here. If you want to send any packet from R1 to R4, then you will have to follow the next hop IP will be 10.0.0.2. So in which path the next hop IP will be 10.0.0.2? This one or this one?
The first router 2 path.
Router 2 path. Here the best path is this via R5, but because we are giving a manual instruction that you need to follow this path, that is why the router is choosing this path. Okay, so there are two methods of static routing. One is exit interface and second one is next hop IP address. Concept is clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Abdul?
Yeah, when you say the exit interface is like a first the
Means you are giving the exit interface information that
right.
you need to send the packet from this interface only.
Okay.
Okay. Other any doubt, Abdul?
No, I mean the first means we have to configure the other router IP address as well, right? Like a router two.
Yeah, we will have to
Yeah.
give the path. Give the path. I will show you in the configuration. Tomorrow I will show you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Tomorrow I will show you. Just I am theoretically explaining it.
Okay. But
Venkat, is it clear?
Yes, that's clear.
Okay. Let me do the practical also today only. Because you guys, if you did the practical by today only, then it will be better for you. Anyone has any problem to install the packet tracer? No one. So here we are going to take the exit interface on case only. Okay. interface gig 0 by 0. What is the next command, Lakshman?
Assigning IP address.
No SH.
Then
Command to configure the IP address, Ravi Shankar.
The address 10.0.0.1 255.255.255. Whatever, like 252, or we are giving /30.
I am giving /30. That is why it should be 252. Here it is manually up this interface, but because this is down, it will not show in green. Okay. Now, guys, here you can see no shutdown command I am using here. This interface is coming up along with this line is also coming up. Okay. So what will be the IP address, Abdul?
190. Oh, sorry. 10.0.0. Maybe 4 or 5. Yeah,
I have
255.25.
used I used 252. So here I can use only 10.0.0.2 /30. So for the next interface, gig 0 by 1. Lakshman,
yes, sir.
command.
No shutdown.
If I want to give the /30 with 11th network.
IP address
Okay.
11.0.0.1 255.255.255.252.
Venkat, tell me the configuration. What is the next
Yeah,
command?
here no shutdown.
No shutdown. And here,
No IP address 11.0.0.2 255.250.252.
is it clear for everyone? We have configured IP addresses on each and every interface. And now these routers are up. They are able to change the keep alive messages. We will discuss about the keep alive messages. And the line protocol is also up. Now, guys, so here I am going to configure the static routing. So for the static routing, IP route command will be IP route 11.0.0.0. For this network, what will be the subnet mask?
255.255.252.
I am telling to this router, you will only need to send the packet by gig 0 by 0. Is it clear? Guys,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Abdul, I am not explaining it. That is why I am asking. Is it clear or should I explain it? Abdul, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah.
Did,
Uh,
did you get this point?
Not really. Trying to understand.
Okay.
We're using the routing protocol, or what are we doing here?
Here
With
we
that,
are, I am configuring the static route.
okay. Yeah, 11. Okay.
So I want to send, this is a 10.0.0.0 network with slash 30 and this is a 11.0.0 network with slash 30. Okay. So I want to send a packet from 10th network to 11th network. So I am giving the instruction to router 0 that if you receive any packet in which destination IP is from 11th network, then you will have to follow this, that you will have to send this packet from gig 0 by 0 interface only. It may be possible here multiple interfaces, 0 by 0, 0 by 1, 0 by 3, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I am giving the instruction if you receive any packet where the destination IP is 11.0.0.0, then you should have to send this packet from only from the gig 0 by 0 pack interface.
Right. Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Similarly, Lakshman, is it clear for you?
Yes, sir. The network address you are mentioning is the next router. That is next where we need to send packet. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's yeah, in configuring the IP, sorry, static routing, you will have to only mention the network address, network ID. You need not to give the IP address of an home of a router. You will only need to give the network ID.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, so this is a syntax. So now I am going to this router. This is gig 0 by 0 and this is gig 0 by 1. So what should I write here? So I am giving the instruction if you you are getting any packet from in which destination is 11, then it should forward it to
Router 3, is it?
no router 2, router 1. Here it is router 1, it is router
Rout-
0.
yeah, router 2. Router 2.
Okay, I am on router 2. So I am giving the instruction you should forward it by 0 by 1 only. Okay, because this is 11th network and it is 10th network. And I am giving the instruction here if you are getting any packet in which IP address is from 10th network, then you should forward this pack, packet to gig 0 by 0 only. This is gig 0 by 0. Tomorrow I will explain in details also what is proxy or what is gracious ARP, I will discuss.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have configured the static routing here also, and now time to give the static routing here on router 3. Okay, interface gig 0 by 0. We have already configured, I think, IP addresses. So IP route 10.0.0.0. So we are giving the instruction here to this router to either you get a destination IP from 10th network or 11th network. You should forward it from which network only? From which interface only? This interface, gig 0 by 0. Without practicing, you will not get the confidence. Here I am giving the instruction to router 1 that if you are getting any packet, then you for destination in 10th network, then you will have to forward it by which interface only? Gig 0 by Lakshman, give me reply.
Gig 0 by. Sir, I do not know the correct interface because it's not showing.
Only I am configuring here for the router 1. You can
0
change
0
that.
0. Yes, sir. 0/0 then.
Let me change the host name router 1. Okay. Now let me try to connect from this router to, I am pinging from this router to router 3. So guys, now you can able to see we are able to reach from this router 0, router 1 to this interface. We are able to ping. So guys, did you get the difference between the static routing and dynamic routing? Abdul?
Oh, the dynamic, we didn't do that, right? We are just doing the
No,
static, I
no,
think.
we are doing, but I have explained theoretically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So did you get the difference between the exit interface and next hop IP?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss it in detail, and we will discuss also about the TFTP server, how to take the backup iOS. Okay. So the routing has
Yes, sir.
been started from today only.
Sir, one doubt. Can I ask?
Yeah, yeah, you can ask.
Sir, my doubt is for router, the exit interface is gigabit 0/0.
Yes, here.
The next hop IP address will be the next will be the next hop IP address. Yes, no.
Yeah, it will be the next hop IP address for the IP address for this hop, for this interface.
Whether we can change the next hop IP address like to router 3 interface,
No,
whether it gives
no, no,
error
no,
or not.
no.
Only we should do like this only.
Yeah,
Okay.
only from the same network.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now
It
got it.
will be from the same network. Tomorrow we will discuss about this point.
Okay, sir.
Today only we discuss about the exit interface. So guys,
Yeah, sir. Yes.
do the practical. If you are getting any issues, let me know tomorrow. And try to
Yes, sir.
solve the submitting question, Ravi Shankar.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Hmm.
Okay, guys. Thank you for today's session.
Mm. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye. We will meet tomorrow.
Okay.